Covering the Universal Orlando Resort for over 5 years, you are listening to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Hello, welcome to episode 251 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. My name's Hunter, and with me today, of course, I've got the usual lovely couple. What's going on, Lee?
Hello, everyone.
And Tracy.
Hello.
So, you two, I'm so glad we finally got rid of the bearded one.
Ooh. Darren, I didn't agree with that.
Hang on.
We miss you, buddy.
Has he just said he's resigning then?
We do miss
a
you,
beard as
Darren.
well.
It's more of just a general facial growth. It's not really a beard.
It's a growth.
Yeah, it's a growth. It's kind of. I'm gonna see my doctor.
Darren was supposed to be going to Universal this weekend, but it poured down, so he decided not to.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
It's pouring down here.
Yeah.
So, filling in for Mr. Darren. Seriously, though, miss you, buddy. Come on back. We do have a special guest from the Producers Club. I'm going to go ahead and let Lee introduce.
Why me? Oh, you've thrown that on me. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, joining us to replace the inimitable Mr. Darren Schmidt is Miss Shana Roberts.
What's up, Banana?
She said she'd been practicing
in 5 years. That's amazing.
It is Shana, isn't it? But I just...
Shana, yes.
Yes, I prefer Shana. It sounds much more exotic.
How rude is that?
That's
your name, is it? Well, I prefer
want to call you.
In fairness, Shana, you didn't name yourself, so...
I didn't know. No.
Sorry.
You could.
Just getting the evils now. Sorry, we'll revert back to Shana. Shana, welcome aboard.
Hi, guys. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's
Lovely
a pleasure
to have
you here.
Long time listener, first time presenter.
We all feel like that.
So, even though we do have a guest this week, we're still going to kind of stick to the normal schedule. Go ahead and do our special show.
It's not
so
special.
Why don't we go ahead? Every show is special because I get to spend it with all of you.
Aww.
So let's go ahead and kick off. Tracy, let's talk about the
me
birthdays
off?
first.
What have I done?
Yeah, I'm going to kick you off. You,
That's not your
Darren,
place
I'm
to call.
slowly whittling my way through this group.
What am I doing now?
Highlander situation
Producers
going
Club
on.
birthdays. There's too much frivolity going on that no one knows what's going
I
on.
interrupted him, so he didn't actually say it.
Sorry, Hunter.
So,
You're okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
see. I shall do the Producers Club birthdays then, shall I? We have 2 belated ones, and I assume they're belated because we were between groups. Yeah. So we have our very own Dead Man's Digest co-host, Travis Terrell. His birthday was June the 4th.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't
Pretty
mention
good friends with that guy,
Yeah,
actually.
behave. Don't mention it.
Another beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
And,
growth.
and we had Lee Stone on June the 6th.
Happy birthday, you two.
Happy birthday, Travis and Lee.
Very happy birthday to you
And
both.
then, not belated, coming up, we have Tyler Gallinanas.
Ah,
His
yes.
birthday is on June the 14th. Happy birthday, Tyler.
Happy birthday, Tyler.
Happy birthday.
How
Happy
nice
birthday.
Yeah, how nice are his parents that they won't... Like, Frank's the one who's the member, but he'd rather us wish Tyler a happy birthday every year.
Oh.
And we climb over our kids to get to something.
Well, that's why we got this.
Yeah.
Stepping stones.
Yes, so happy birthday, everybody.
Yes.
I do want to go ahead. This is a new one. We don't get to do this all the time, but we did receive a voicemail from our friend Jed, who was thanking us for our Quiet Places episode. Why don't we go ahead and play that?
Hey UUOP, this is Jed. I just wanted to say a big thank you for the Quiet Places episode. I've been a pass holder for over a year, and honestly, I didn't know about most of those places. So huge thank you. I do have 2 kids, and often we are looking for shade or looking for that quiet spot to relax. And the other day even, it was a take your kids to work day, and I was able to come to the backside of the diner and Superhero Island, and we found a nice table in the shade with a beautiful view overlooking the Hulk. I don't know if you can hear that roaring behind me right now. And we just had a nice lunch there. I checked out the Popeye one, the Zack's Bypass, the area in front of the Jurassic Park Discovery Center. Just really, really awesome areas to just kind of, relax and get some shade and cool off. and where it's not very crowded at all. Beautiful views because you can see all the other lands from here. So huge thank you. I just wanted to let you know that it really helped us out, and keep going. Thank you for the podcast and all you guys do. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jed.
Yeah.
That was lovely. Well, I do find it ironic.
That he did it from a really loud
These
place.
talk about the quietest places from the noisiest place. I love that.
Like literally underneath the Hulk is the loudest place in either of those parks.
That made me chuckle.
I think he maybe did it on purpose.
I hope so.
So you guys, do you know about a pretty big place that just opened that isn't very quiet?
No?
Volcano Bay isn't very quiet at this time. Probably filled with all sorts of comments. Oh, wait. I got to tell you guys about this real quick.
Oh, God.
So, do you know what happened the other day?
What happened?
Lots of things happened.
Something amazing happened in my life. Something that when I'm eventually sitting in my hospital bed and my life is flashing before my eyes, I'm going to think back to this moment. The day that the Universal Orlando Resort Twitter account followed me. That actually happened, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, they're ignoring me at the moment.
I can imagine. Well, I haven't replied to him yet. I actually tagged him in something and they didn't reply.
No.
Yeah. Well, I won't take it too personally. But
baby steps.
Yes. In the words of someone very close to me, it's like when Leo finally won his Oscar. All right. Seriously, though, let's go ahead and talk about the Volcano Bay opening.
Well, okay, guys. As you know, Volcano Bay had its grand opening on May 25th, and the park looks stunning. But it's not been without its problems. Well, we're sure that Universal will sort these issues out, and once the park is fully operational, Darren and Hunter will be checking it out and giving their reviews on the newest gate at Universal Orlando Resort. Until then, make sure to tune in next week, as we will have Seth Kabursky and Jim Hill on the show to discuss the opening and the park itself.
So this is actually where I announce my resignation.
Oh.
Miss Roberts is going to be taking over for me from here on out.
Shana, as you're like the guest on, what you've obviously done the same as the rest of us. You'll have watched videos and stuff of it. What do you think of the park?
Absolutely. It's an evolving kind of perception right now. In the first few days, it was, there was a lot of it's bad and it's good, and the feedback keeps on changing. I actually have a work colleague who came back yesterday from it, though.
Okay.
And they said that, it was an amazing place to be in. The biggest problem they had was that they were registered in the virtual queue for one of the big rides there, and they couldn't register to go on anything else.
Yes.
So they were kind of stuck then just waiting around. And they said that was probably the biggest thing, because then you spent the rest of the day in queues. So they weren't very taken with the tapoos.
I think that's going to evolve over time. It's something
Absolutely.
it's something they haven't done yet, and it's going to take time. They've done sort of team member previews with only so many people in, but that place, I'm sure it's been close to capacity at least a couple of times so far. So to get that many people descend on a brand new park with a brand new system that they've never had to manage will be like, holy crap.
I think a lot of people are comparing it to the Magic Bands as well, which is probably unfair.
Yeah.
So
but I think if you take the park just on its own merit, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it's stunning.
I've been trying to avoid as much coverage as possible of Volcano Bay just because I know I am going to check it out sometime soon. However, I have heard enough, like we were talking about, just to want to give it a little bit of a time to get over its growing pains before I make an official judgment on it.
Well, it's not even fully finished yet.
Yeah, I'm still in the camp of I think this thing maybe should have opened up next summer instead of trying to shove it out for this summer.
do we think they were just trying to rush it out for Pandora then?
Yeah.
I think that was their competition, yeah, especially with Fast and the Furious being pushed back. But the problem with Volcano Bay is Volcano Bay was never going to match up to Pandora.
No.
I think they're totally separate planes. If that was the logic, I don't necessarily agree with it. So why don't we, Tracy, actually, you know what? Let's kick this conversation into high gear. Let's talk about Fast and Furious.
Do you know what? Before we get into it...
Oh, okay.
Nope. This is my show.
No, it's fine. But before we get into it, I'm going to say, for the first time, and I think ever, they actually released some news the day of recording, not the day after.
This is true.
No, that is awesome, yeah.
Yes. Right, so Fast and the Furious Supercharged is coming in spring 2018, as we know.
Well, we didn't know. Spring is the big detail.
Oh, well, yeah, spring.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 or 4 months, isn't it? So Universal Orlando have revealed that Fast and the Furious SuperCharged will debut in the spring of 2018 at Universal Studios, Florida. In the email they sent out Monday, they stated the action-packed ride will take guests on a high-octane journey that fuses an original storyline, incredible ride technology, popular characters, exhilarating environments, non-stop action, and of course, high-speed cars. Guests will feel like part of the Fast and the Furious family as they join... Now, I've only seen one movie, and it was a very long time ago. Dom Toretto?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Hobbs, Letty and Roman on a thrilling new Fast and Furious journey. They have also revealed that the new attraction will feature the virtual line experience that's been implemented at Race Through New York starring Jilly Fallon. His sister. Starring Jimmy Fallon. The virtual line system will be accessible via the official Universal Orlando Resort app or at kiosks located outside the attraction entrance.
So the same as Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Anybody excited about Fast and Furious at all?
As I say,
Do
I've
we
only
think
seen
it's
the
going to
first.
be a big difference from the California one? Are we expecting it to be different?
I think the fact that it's been pushed back a year, I think we're expecting it to be different, but how much, I don't know.
Well, the problem is, I mean, they saw the... I don't know what I'm allowed to say about this, but with the overall guest reaction to Kong, they have had to go back into Fast and Furious and retool the attraction. However, that said, with the building already gone up and everything that has already been put in place even prior to Kong opening, might have my timelines off a little bit there. But as far as like the actual development, the development was pretty far along during the construction of Kong and after Kong opened. But after seeing kind of general guest feedback, they are having to retool some things, but it's kind of, they're trying to steer the boat when it's halfway back to its destination.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be able to completely change this. However, it has changed a lot of the future projects going forward, like Nintendo.
Which it needs to.
Yes. I'm not excited for this right this minute, just because honestly, I feel like Fast and Furious is going to be more of the same thing that we've been getting the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I don't have any, at least with Kong, I have an interest in the franchise. At least with Potter, I have an interest in the franchise. Transformers, sure, it's cool, whatever. I don't have any interest in the Fast and Furious franchise.
You're going to have to go back and watch all 8 films now.
Not going to happen. I'm not doing a podcast on that one.
I think, like, I come at it from the point of view, it's something else to ride in the park that's going to take crowds away from elsewhere.
Sure, but you can't just keep putting these placeholder attractions just for capacity reasons.
No,
if people aren't going to react to them or have memorable experiences on them, what's the whole point of building it?
Yeah, especially when they took away Disaster to do it as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, we've talked about on the show so much that, like, when Universal came to the fore, it was when they really sort of stepped it up was when they opened the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And the attraction they put in there was Forbidden Journey, which was groundbreaking. It was huge. It was like nothing else you've ridden. And I think, Hunter, you've kind of said it. Everything since that's kind of just been... they've kind of sat back on... what that gave them and haven't really pushed themselves to create anything else that's pushed the bar.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the problem with like these major e-ticket attractions, which are groundbreaking. How do you follow that sort of thing up?
Absolutely.
I said, I don't want to derail the conversation too much, but literally the best attraction I've done since Forbidden Journey is Flight of Passage over with the new Pandora expansion. So I hope now that Flight of Passage has come out, Universal kind of steps up their game. And yes, Flight of Passage is a screen-based attraction, but you've also got to consider the context of the whole park isn't full of screen-based attractions.
Now that's quite interesting, actually, Hunter, because I was having a Facebook conversation with Jim Hill the other day about... it was mainly about Volcano Bay, but then we'd sort of... I'd seen he'd been over to California and he'd ridden...
Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
Yeah.
And he said it's the best theme park attraction that Disney have put out in the past 5 years. To which I replied, what, even better than the Pandora stuff? And he said, way better. The Pandora stuff's just...
Wow.
See, I definitely think Flight of Passage deserves a lot of cred. However, what they were able to pull off with Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is really cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually goes into that. Definitely check it out with our friends Len and Jim over there at Disney Dish. Like, he talks about this. But what they've been able to bust out just because it was a full collaborative effort is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think the interesting point is when you look at what Disney've done now at Pandora, the potential of what they can pull off with Star Wars. I think that's what Universal's got to be worried about.
Yes.
What are they going to do to rival that?
Yeah. And that's got to be Nintendo.
And I said this on another podcast that Lee doesn't want me to mention, but basically what I said is if you have a franchise like Pandora and the Imagineers are able to pull something out as cool as Pandora actually is, can you imagine what they're going to do with a franchise like Star Wars, where I guarantee at least someone, or at least everyone in that building, as far as Imagineering, is some sort of fan of that property? To shoot straight with you, I don't think Universal has a Star Wars. I think Nintendo is going to be awesome, and I'm very, very excited for Nintendo, and I'm excited for both of them. But Nintendo is going to have to be really, really special to stand up with a franchise that has the appeal like Star Wars.
But they don't need to. They've already got their Star Wars. It's there already.
Yeah.
With Potter?
Yeah.
Sure, they do, but you got to keep in mind, Star Wars is going to be the new thing. They're not going to be able to... I mean, we've already seen the traffic for Wizarding World go down.
Yeah, but is Star Wars... We're getting completely off topic here. Is Star Wars going to bring people into Orlando that are then going to take time to go over to Universal, or is it going to steal people away from Universal?
I think right now people are looking at a park like Hollywood Studios and they're saying, why the heck am I going to spend $100 to go into Hollywood Studios, which is a barely open park at this point?
Yeah.
People are using that day to go over to Universal Studios instead. Once Star Wars opens, you best believe Hollywood Studios becomes a full day park again, and that is probably going to beat into people's Universal Studios time, especially if Universal Studios keeps putting out the same screen-based attractions.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting 3 or 4 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's going to be
4
wild.
years, maybe.
The best thing for theme parks is competition, so
Absolutely.
we're going to have to see what happens. But I just want them to both be aware, like, you can't sit on your laurels. Things are going to have to, you're going to have to kick things into high gear. But
Especially
either way,
seeing
we
as
win.
Star Wars is meant to be having this new technology where it's interactive and you can be remembered depending on what rides you go on. So I think that could change the kind of landscape of rides going forward and areas going forward.
Absolutely. I think, honestly, if they want to compete with Star Wars, what they need to do is Islands of Adventure 2.0. They're going to have to completely, not rebuild that park, but they're going to have to redo that park and kind of kick that park back into high gear if they're going to compete. Because Star Wars Land, that's going to be a huge part of Hollywood Studios, but are you going to pick to go to a single land or a completely new theme park if you're going to present it in that way?
And it needs it. IOA needs it desperately.
Oh, it does.
Absolutely. And so if that's saying goodbye to Toon Lagoon, if that's saying goodbye to Lost Continent, if that's saying goodbye to Seuss Landing, then that's what's going to happen.
This is all sad now.
Yeah.
I know. Well, IOA, I mean, look at IOA. IOA is going to be drastically different in 20 years.
Oh,
it has to be.
It's not even going to be the same park.
Yeah. No,
exactly.
it has to be. I've already said I said it in the Producers Club actually yesterday. They need to kick Marvel out and we need a dark, dingy DC
Yeah.
more adulty, grown up, miserable land.
You know, downtown Orlando actually exists, right?
Yeah. Anyway, after going completely off topic.
Anyways. No. Good discussion.
It was.
Enjoying it. Here, let's take a look. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and rest our voices for a second and go on over to Maureen with Autism at the Park, talking about E.T. this week.
Hi, this is Maureen Deal with Autism at the Parks, and today I'm reporting for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, and I'm in Universal Studios, Florida. And right now I'm in the Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone section, and I'm standing outside the E.T. Adventure Ride. Now, this attraction has a height requirement, and it is 34 inches, and guests between the height of 34 and 48 inches must have a supervising companion. If you are in a wheelchair, you can remain in your wheelchair, and there's a special vehicle that they can load your wheelchair onto in order to enjoy this ride. If you have an ECV, you'll need to transfer to a wheelchair, and in order to do that, just talk to the team member at the entrance to the attraction. There are some conditions that the riders should not ride. They recommend that those who have heart conditions or abnormal blood pressure, back, neck, or similar physical conditions, expectant mothers, those who are prone to motion sickness or dizziness, medical sensitivity to strobe effects, that's a real important aspect, and medical sensitivity to fog effects. And if you've had recent surgery or other conditions that may be aggravated by this ride, they recommend that you do not ride it. And in order to avoid serious injury, please remain seated at all times, keeping hands and feet inside the vehicle, and supervise your children. This ride does go up in the air, and if you're afraid of heights, keep that in mind. Just don't look out directly below you, then it'll probably help out. I recommend this attraction for everyone in the family. And just another note, as far as those guests who may be sensitive to sound or noises, the first part of the queue is most of the time it's covered unless it's a really, really busy day at the park. Then you'll proceed into the first section of the attraction, and that's where you'll watch a movie for a few minutes. And those who are sensitive to loud noises, it might get a little bit loud in there just because of the number of guests there. After that aspect of the attraction, you'll then go through another set of doors and wait in a short queue to give the team member your name. And they'll load that onto a card, and you'll take that card to the team member as you board the attraction. Now, the inside queue is a forest, and some who are sensitive to smells may not like this part of the queue. If you have an express pass, you can bypass a lot of this queue, and those who use the attraction assistance pass would enter through the express pass section of this attraction. And this has been Maureen Deal for the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, signing off.
That was the longest autism at the park I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
Lee, does Maureen live there?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Actually, in the park?
Yes.
I think she might live in that little ET forest.
She lives in I ran the zoo.
That would be pretty cool. Okay, guys, if you could live anywhere in the parks, where would you live?
God, Hogwarts, obviously.
Port of entry?
Oh, yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a whole resort island, dude. Like I've got everything I need.
Yeah, with man-eating dinosaurs in it.
Can you not see Hunter riding a T-Rex?
Yeah. Shana?
I'd Diagon Alley. Yeah, I'd have all the shops then.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got the ice cream. Yeah, fair enough. I can just call down into Hogsmeade if I need to.
I've got a Christmas shop.
That's it, a Christmas shop.
Got a Christmas shop. And I've got Confisco Grill.
And the Croissant Moon Bakery.
Yes. And there's a clothing store and stuff.
That's it. And a bridge. You got the
And a
Navigators
bridge.
Club.
I can steal the lighthouse. Leave me alone.
I do have a bank and a dragon there, so...
True.
It's a blind dragon.
It's a dragon nonetheless.
So who wins in the fight, the dragon or the blind, or the blind dragon or the T-Rex?
T-Rex. Oh, I don't know.
agree with you.
Interesting one.
Well, dragons can still fly with the sea or not.
And the whole fire factor
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
Roasted T-Rex.
Yeah.
T-Rex can't exactly punch it.
Nobody can bite its head off.
Yeah, but I'd have to hold it with its tiny little
It doesn't need to hold it.
to pull it in to bite it.
Wow, this show's weird.
It is very...
We got it my brow then.
You know what else is weird? Our new sponsors over at Mouse and Muggle Travel.
Hey you, that's right, you. Doesn't listening to the crew at UUOP every week make you wish that you were actually at Universal Orlando Resort? Well, stop wishing and start doing. Mouse and Muggle Travel Company is the perfect place to begin. Their team of concierge-level travel planners will help you every step of the way. From finding the right fit for your family and budget to customized itineraries and insider tips. They can handle it all. Even if a hiccup that is up to no good arises during your trip, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company will manage the mischief for you. And for you muggles who also love the mouse, their team of experts specialize in Disney destinations too. And the best part of all, their services are free to you. So, if you're ready to plan your next Disney or Universal vacation, let Mouse and Muggle Travel Company do all the work for you. Just go to mouseandmuggle.com and fill out a no-obligation quote request. Or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. It's that simple. So what are you waiting for? Just raise your wand and repeat after me. Accio, phone. Didn't work? Muggles. Here, try some pixie dust instead. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
Welcome back from our advertisement. Definitely go contact our friends over at Mouse and
Yes.
Muggle Travel.
Yes,
Awesome people.
Michelle and Robin are awesome.
They are. They're crazy. Love them.
So, speaking of travel, there's a new exhibitionist hotel that's going to be opening up soon over with Aventura.
For us especially, yes.
For you Europeans. So why don't we hear more about Aventura?
Okay, guys, new information about Universal Orlando's newest hotel, the Aventura Hotel, which opens in August 2018. The hotel will offer tech-savvy accommodations, including in-room tablets that control many of the room's features, like the TV, room temperature controls, and more. Additional tech features throughout the hotel will include a virtual reality game room, and a dive-in movie experience with an underwater speaker system in the hotel's resort-style pool. More high-tech amenities will be available at Universal's Aventura Hotel, and they'll be revealed soon.
If they don't show Jaws in that pool.
Don't they do that at the Hard Rock?
Dive-in movie.
Yeah, but not with an underwater
movie's
speaker
brilliant.
system.
I'm pretty sure the Hard Rock Hotel has
Yeah, but I
underwater
don't.
speakers.
Oh, I don't know. Shana was all excited about giving us this new information, and you're like, I told the Hard Rock have been doing it for years.
The Hard Rock does have those.
I know it does, but I don't know
speakers.
whether they do the movies there, do they?
I don't think they do.
Well, they should.
Is this because Aventura wants its own little gimmick, so it's going
Possibly.
like high off on the whole kind of smart hotel kind of thing?
It has to do something to get people to go there.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, Titanic.
Shallows. What's that thing with Billy Zane in from years and years and years ago? Dead Calm.
Dead Calm, yeah.
Jaws 2, Jaws 3, Jaws 4.
So a lot of children-friendly movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Piranha.
Bring them up right.
Piranha 3D, Double D, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it had to have. It had to have a, like you said, a gimmick, something that gives, because otherwise, if you're going to look at a Universal on-site hotel, you're going to choose any one of the others, because it's just a big glass thing
European hotel.
with people's bums pressed up against the windows.
You can actually control the blinds. With that remote control.
If you look hard enough, it'll leave you blind.
No, you go, right? So the tablets in each room don't control your blinds, they control the blinds in the other rooms.
The ones directly across from you? Yeah. Just every room gets a view of the lighthouse.
Never heard it called that before, but anyway.
And maybe they're just the tablets when you've seen too much. It's like, my eyes, I have to end it.
Not those sort of tablets.
That's what I'm talking.
No.
It might be. We might have got it all wrong.
Maybe.
Yes. Off the beaten track again.
As usual. I want to know if they've had any bookings yet for this exhibitionist hotel that I heard on that podcast. Is there any chance I can book a room there?
Like a European vacation, please.
My wife and I were hearing about this exhibition hotel. Tell me more.
We are also interested in the dining credit, please.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move into Seth's segment over with the little things that are new at Universal Orlando.
Hi, everyone. This is Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guides, back with our first look at all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort for June of 2017. Most of our updates this time are over at Universal Studios Florida, so let's start there. The new movie, Despicable Me 3, is heading into theaters, and you can find 2 new photo ops inside Universal Studios Florida related to the film. The first is on the backside of the Minion Mayhem attraction, walking towards the Hollywood Rip Ride rocket coaster. This meet and greet is themed after a Minion jailhouse tattoo parlor. Features a couple static Minion characters, and you can even get a temporary Minion tattoo here.
It needs to be
the
a
other
banana.
meet and greet location is in Kid Zone on the stage outside of the ET attraction, and here you can meet Gru's brother Drew during regularly scheduled meet and greets every day.
Someone said he looks like
Speaking
Trump.
of Kid Zone, the ET attraction came back from its refurbishment a day early this past weekend. Good news is the ET is back. Bad news is it doesn't look like any major work or major changes were done, just some fresh coats of paint. In the back corner of Universal Studios Florida, over by the Men in Black attraction, there's been something new added to the Coca-Cola kiosk. An alien statue similar to the animatronic who used to grace the Robo-Aces kiosk has been added inside the new Coca-Cola kiosk. He doesn't seem to move or have any interactivity, but it is a nice tribute to the old Robo-Aces. And our last stop inside Universal Studios Florida is over at the Sahara Traders gift shop at the exit to Revenge of the Mummy. The gift shop is now featuring merchandise from the new Mummy movie, which does not feature Brendan Fraser getting his cup of coffee. Our final piece of news for this edition is over at the Cabana Bay Beach Resort, where they have raised the price of parking for non-hotel guests who just want to park for the day up to $45. This is obviously intended to keep people from parking
I think you
at
got that
Cabana
wrong
Bay
there.
Beach Resort and walking over to Volcano Bay.
I need to message
That's all I've
Seth.
got for
I'm
this
going to pull him
time.
up next week.
I'll be back in another couple
45 a
weeks
day.
with some more little things from around Universal Studios. Until then, this is Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guides, Orlando Weekly, Attractions Magazine, TouringPlans.com, saying
Keep going.
keep an eye out for those little things.
I'm going to pull Seth up on that next week because
Can't
there
be
is
right.
no way it's $45 a day.
That is a deterrent.
It certainly is.
If anybody is paying that and not actually thinking anything is wrong with that, please contact me. I'd like a sugar daddy.
That is crazy.
Me too, actually.
That the meet and greet with Drew over in Kid Zone, though, I am hoping to have video up on our
Yeah.
YouTube channel shortly because Kenneth's trying to get me. There's 2 different ones, and he's trying to get me the second one at the moment, so that will be there. There was actually a piece I wanted to throw in that I expected Seth to have put in there, but he hasn't. But apparently, Orlando Informer were reporting over the weekend that they weren't loading the front row of Kong this weekend
yes.
to give guests a better view, which is interesting considering the conversations that we've been having. We haven't done it for a while, but our best seat in the house thing of not putting people in that front row.
No, I mean, even Universal themselves posted that whole article about best places to sit that
They got pulled down.
immediately got taken down.
Yeah.
Did Seth mention the friends over at Inside Universal posted, but the actual horror makeup show has actually started to incorporate the mummy
yes.
into it as well.
Oh.
So the pre-show has moved over from the Wolfman remake, which has been in there for like 7 years or something ridiculous, and the Hellboy material that's in there, which is kind of sad to see go. But
it's awesome.
the Hellboy stuff that's on display there, the props and everything, has also been removed for the mummy being added in.
Good.
Okay.
Cool. I mean,
It's
that's
nice
the-
to change up and keep it fresh.
And it's the perfect place to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you would have expected them to do something like that with Dracula Untold, but they never did it.
Yeah, but the story behind that is that was supposed to be the kickoff of their new cinematic universe, wasn't it? But it was a dud, so they kind of went out and started.
It did get a house, though, out of it.
It did.
Halloween Horror. Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually, I think it was the worst reviewed house that year, unfortunately. But
That was the year I went. It wasn't that great.
no,
I'm glad we missed it.
Did we even see
it
the
actually
movie?
made pretty good money though. We were talking about it, but I want to say it cost $70 million to make, and it made almost $220 million back.
That sounds all right.
Yeah, it did okay, but it's not it wasn't the grand slam that they needed to kick off the cinematic universe.
And I think this will be.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. We'll see. Its competition right now is Wonder Woman.
It will be interesting to see if it does really well, whether we'll see any retheme to Revenge of the Mummy.
I kind of hope so.
Yeah, I do.
I know. I think Allison's listening to this. I'm sorry, but it's time to change. It needs a little bit of a touch up. A lot of people don't have the affection for the, early 2000s Mummy with Brendan Fraser. That it's good to keep things in line. It's good to have that synergy.
Yeah. So. It'd be interesting to get Darren's opinion, because obviously Revenge of the Mummy is his favourite ride in the park, but he's also a huge classic monsters fan, so it'd be quite interesting to see what his take on that is. Shana, would you be up for it or not bothered? Or
for the revamp of the Mummy ride?
Yeah, if they did it towards the new one.
I think so, yeah, but do we really want loads of screens with Tom Cruise on? doing the Brendan Fraser bits instead? It depends how they do it, because I guess the Mummy in itself was geared up towards the studios factor.
Yeah.
So it's more kind of the back. So it depends how much they fit in with the new universe.
So what if they redo it and they incorporate more of what Kong was doing? You make the queue into its own little mini scare attraction before you get into the ride.
Yeah, I think that could work.
Yeah. I don't actually think Tom Cruise, it makes sense for him to have a cameo, but besides that, I don't think he actually needs to be involved in the ride itself.
No, and I don't think he will be.
No, maybe you could do a pre-show, like I kind of see them using the Musion technology like they do over at Gringotts to incorporate him into setting up the story if they really wanted to tie it in like that. But you could just have the new Mummy and that would be plenty.
Yep.
Well, I think Russell Crowe is going to be in quite a few of them, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the hub holding them all together.
Actor, really. Yeah.
Is he the Jekyll and Hyde character?
He is, yes.
Oh, there you go. You know more than I do.
Yeah, well, I actually think
there was some speculation that he was Van Helsing, but it turns out he's actually Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, no, that would have been cooler.
Yeah.
You don't like him, do you?
Not really. And I'm just in the mood anyway, because I love that ride. And
yeah, but the ride they won't change the ride. It's just the theme.
Yeah, but some of the theme is my favourite bit.
So I'm with Tracy. It's one of my favourite indoor coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the fence with this one.
It either needs a refurb or it needs to be updated entirely.
Yeah.
I was very naive when I went on that, and I believed when it fake stopped, it was really stopping. So my boyfriend at the time said, "Oh, it's fine now, it's over." And I just looked up, and then then it didn't stop, and then went back down to a fetal position.
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
But I did love it. It's one of my favorite rides. Yeah.
I feel like they could do more as far as like the actual projections in the warehouse sequence instead of having like those cardboard cutouts that light up. Like there's a lot of stuff they could go in there and add.
It's kind of like old school Ghost Coaster, isn't it? Like the Ghost House kind of thing.
Yeah, with the projection technology now, that could be quite awesome in there now. Actually.
And like the mummies that pop up in the fire, maybe you can do some sort of projection mapping on them to give it a little bit more spark. Like there's a lot they could do with it.
There's a lot of potential with the technology now.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. You're selling it a bit more to me now. Just a little bit.
All right. Well, I think we've got one more segment. However, it might be the most important segment. And that is, Tracy, tell me about what sort of veggie eats I can get.
Well,
hang on. I've been practicing this as well. The veggie section!
Yeah! You're doing Darren proud.
Nice job. Actually, I don't have anything this week. So, yeah, we're still looking for suggestions for the veggie section. So if you have any favourite vegetarian dishes at the park, shoot us a little review and a picture, if you have it, to podcast@uuopodcast.com.
But
my fingers are hurting. It turns out there's actually a few selections for veggie. I've been doing some digging and I've got some information. I'd like people's reviews though.
Yes.
Because I've just got information from menus. I'm going through menus, so I'm not getting actual feedback about this. But yes, I'm collecting information for myself that will eventually, when we're done with the veggie section here, become a blog post. But we're we've got quite a few pages so far, and I'm not finished.
Yeah.
And I've actually found a vegan selection
Ah,
and a couple of gluten-free,
cool.
which is good to know.
Until when the veggie section's finished, we're going to do the meat section.
Okay. All the meats you can get in the parks?
Yeah.
Tomahawk steak.
All the meats you can eat.
All the meats you can eat. There you go. That's what we'll call it.
That's pretty cool, actually.
All right. It's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You don't really have a choice at this point.
I'm locked and loaded.
Ooh.
All right, Miss Shana.
It's just
We've
a
got
mini one.
We've got a mini question and answer segment for you. I hope you're ready.
Okay, right. Shana, when did you first go to Universal Orlando?
September 2006.
When did you last go to Universal Orlando?
September 2015, and you might see a theme because I always go for my birthday. Forget Christmas, forget Mardi Gras. We're only going if it's my birthday.
But are you there
That's
for
the way to
Horror
do it.
Nights?
I am there for Horror Nights. So I go towards the end of September, so we
Perfect.
tend to get the opening night of Horror Nights every year we go.
Awesome.
I want
Yeah.
to go for my birthday. It's Christmas.
Yeah, I don't. Go on.
What's your favourite place to eat?
See, I'm from the very beginning in 2006 to 2015. I'm a Hard Rock Cafe girl.
Cool.
So I love it. I like the Hard Rock Cafe. I like the ambience. I like the food. I'm trying to do this thing where I go to every European city to get the Hard Rock glass.
Awesome.
So I'm on like number 15 right now, and
Wow.
it was the Orlando one that started it. So I've got
Cool.
kind of sentimentality for the Orlando one.
I can see that. Do you know what your Men in Black high score is, Shana?
I think it's about 640,000, and that was a fluke. It's probably the highest I've ever got.
That's not bad.
No.
What's your favorite Rip Ride Rocket song? Or what's your Rip Ride Rocket song of choice?
It's going to be really boring now and say Rolling.
Ooh.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I'm really upset because every time I go, I remember the show and I try and get the magic numbers and then I
Yeah.
always forget them when it
Yeah.
matters the most. So,
Answer.
yeah.
Yeah. Very, very important question.
Okay.
What is your Hogwarts house?
I'm a Slytherin.
Ooh. Hunter, what are you?
Invited. Me?
Yeah.
I'm a Gryffindor.
Hey, we've all got all four houses on here tonight.
Yeah.
Represent.
So my boyfriend's very upset because he's a Hufflepuff as well, and he's really upset that he keeps coming out as a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I've
He doesn't
tried.
think
And...
that Hufflepuff has got credibility. I say, no, it's absolutely fine.
No, I agree.
Well, Newt Scamander is a Hufflepuff, so
Oh,
Yes, he
that's
is.
all right. I'm quite happy
Yeah.
now then.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
He's an
appreciate
awesome
that.
guy.
He is. I'm
Yes.
quite
He
happy
is.
to be that. Cool.
Lee, you know I've got you because I'm one of those hybrids.
Yeah.
I'm a Fred and George / Neville Longbottom. Hey, we probably should be in Hufflepuff, but we got put in Gryffindor instead.
Nice.
Right, let's move on to the rapid fire.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on to your hat.
Right.
Hogsmeade or
Glasses.
Diagon Alley?
Diagon Alley.
Forbidden Journey or Escape from Gringotts?
Forbidden Journey.
Good.
Hogwarts Express, London to Hogsmeade or Hogsmeade to London?
London to Hogsmeade.
Spider-Man or Transformers?
Spider-Man. Again, it's sentimentality though.
Shrek or Minion Mayhem?
Minion Mayhem.
Duff or Wizard's Brew?
Duff.
There's no wrong answer. Pumpkin juice or Flaming Moe?
Flaming Mo, though, it's a lot of money for what it is.
Horror makeup or horrific Sinbad?
Horror makeup.
T2 3D or Poseidon's Fury?
Poseidon's Fury.
Blues Brothers or Celestina Warbeck?
Celestina Warbeck.
Jaws or Back to the Future?
Ooh, probably Jaws, and I would say because I only got to ride Back to the Future once.
Mm-hmm.
Megatron or Optimus Prime?
Optimus! Come on!
In-ride effect, fire or water?
Fire.
The Frog Choir or the Ragtime Gals?
For a choir, I haven't had the luxury of the Ragtime Girls as yet.
Grinchmas or Mardi Gras?
I haven't done either, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably go for Grinchmas.
Mardi Gras Parade or Macy's Parade?
Macy's.
For Halloween Horror Nights, do you prefer an IP or an original house?
I'd have to say original.
Again for HHN, Express or Stay and Scream?
I am a both. I do recommend both, but I am a Stay and Scream.
Absolutely.
Zeus Landing or Kid Zone?
Zeus Landing.
Port of Entry or Production Central?
Port of Entry, but only because my appreciation's grown since listening to this podcast.
Chess, you've done your job.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Leaky Cauldron or Three Broomsticks?
Free broomsticks. Free broomsticks.
Was that Leaky Broomsticks?
That's one.
No, that's what Hunter normally says.
The Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket?
The Hulk. Sorry, Lee.
It's all right.
No, it is the right answer.
No, it's not,
One
but anyway.
Fish, Two Fish, or King and Kodos?
Oh, Ken Kodos.
Yes.
I'm starting to think about my answers for these questions, actually. Island of Adventure Lagoon or the Universal Studios Florida Lagoon?
The Studios Lagoon, because I was a big fan of the cinema. What was that one they did before? The cinema with the lights and the music. Spectacular.
That's still there, isn't it?
Cinematic. Is it Cinematic Spectacular?
Cinematic Spectacular.
Yeah.
You don't hear much about it though these days, do you?
No,
That's fine. No, I'm still there as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but I had a really good experience with the Halloween one they did there for Halloween Horror Nights. I thought it was really cool.
Cool. Express or virtual queue?
Express.
So, as far as Back to the Future is concerned, do you prefer the DeLorean or the train?
I'm the DeLorean.
Reign of Kong or Revenge of the Mummy?
Haven't done Reign of Kong yet, so it's got to be Revenge of the Mummy.
Ghostly Greens or Planet Put?
Planet Put.
Good choice.
the right
And
answer.
finally, the most important question on this list.
Okay.
Do you prefer the lighthouse or the globe?
I'd have to say the globe.
No.
I just find it the most iconic
Yeah.
thing about when you go there, and it always makes me happy when I see it.
Oh, I love the lighthouse so much.
That was fun.
Yes, I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I need to add some more into them. They're quite because
Keep it fresh.
yeah,
Keep it a bit new.
it's good because it makes you sort of you think in your head you know what your favourite things are of each thing, and then when someone throws a question out quickly, it's like, oh crap. Because I get chastised because the Spider-Man Transformers is one. I will always go Transformers. Yeah, I hate those films. Yeah, I think I enjoy the ride more than I enjoy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a better ride. I just enjoy it more. When are you there next, then, Shana?
Every opportunity I can get. I told myself that because of the things that were happening construction-wise, I'd take a few years off. So the last time I was there was 2015, and I was lucky enough to go to Halloween Horror 25.
Oh, it was awesome.
I was anticipating to go back to Halloween Horror 30, but I think that's too long a wait, so I'm going to try and go next year now.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's the ambition. My birthday next year.
Awesome.
Or if Tracy's got a free week, we can just go now.
I'll go pack my bags now.
You won't let me go with Craig. I'm buggered if you're going with Shana.
Do as I say, not as I do.
There's no way.
I need you to go to work and earn the money, so...
And you.
It would be purely research purposes.
Absolutely.
That's what we keep telling ourselves.
I'm going
If anyone wants to be part of the
options.
producers club, we need about another 300 members.
Yeah. But it's to refer a friend.
Yeah. You get a 10% discount if you refer 10 friends.
Oh.
No, I don't know how you guys do it, because I know that, I miss the place every day, and you guys talk about it every week, so that must make it more frustrating as well.
Do you know what? At this moment in time, it is absolutely killing me.
Yeah. All you hear is, I need to go back.
And I think learning more about Halloween Horror and the new rides and stuff coming out just makes it a bit worse, doesn't it, really?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. I always find it hard from May to October to be listening to you guys, because this is a time I'd normally be planning to go.
Uh-huh.
So, but it's always good to know that you're in the same space and that you share the same love.
Yeah.
That's
we
it.
do.
You know, we do this because we enjoy talking about it, and we know how many people are making trips out there, and we want to help with that as well.
Yeah. We want to make sure that people get the most out of the trip
Yeah.
Don't miss out on anything.
It's surprising.
Yeah, I do have to ask though if other people actually have what I have as well, because I'm obviously from the UK, and lots of my friends and family don't understand why I want to keep going back to this place, because I think I'm on my 8th time now.
Wow.
So a lot of people tell me, oh, no, you can go anywhere in the world, why do you keep going back there? And I think it is because it's just pure escapism, and for 2 weeks you get to be a kid.
Well, it is, and there's also that thing of, I say this myself, we should really, it's a big wide world, we should look at more, and we do, and we price it up, and then we compare with for just a few hundred more what we can get, and that's including the park tickets. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's much better value for money.
But for us as well, it's even weirder now, because obviously since starting the podcast, we've got so many friends out there now, so it's not like going on holiday. It's like
it's
you're going
work.
to see your friends.
No, but
there is work involved, but
Yeah,
it's like it's
there's work.
going to see your friends. It's weird. It's a completely different experience for us now than it was the first 3 times we went, because we do, it was a family holiday. Now it's like we can't go a day without bumping into somebody we know. It's weird.
we've got plans to meet up with somebody or something. It is odd. Got more friends over there than we have over here.
We have. It's odd.
That's a great accolade to the show, then, how many lives that you touch from doing it.
Oh.
Not necessarily in a good way.
Okay.
That's why Hunter's quiet.
I mean, yeah, you guys ship me a couple bucks for gas.
Cool. It's been a pleasure having you on, Shana. I hope you've enjoyed it.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. What does that mean, Hunter?
He's missing Darren.
No. That was actually an opportune grunt from when I was stretching. I'm sorry about that.
I won't take it personally, Hunter. It's okay.
Oh, no. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. It's been great.
No, thank you very much for having me.
Well, that's going to wrap up another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back next week with a very special breakdown of Volcano Bay. So we'll see you soon. Keep doing your stuff, and I never know how to end this thing.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah. Bye.
That's it for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Make sure you never miss a show by subscribing on iTunes, and while you're there, please leave us a rating and a review. Listen to us on Stitcher, Google Play, and all your podcast apps. Email us with any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com, or even better, record your message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Check out our blog for even more content at uuopodcast.com. Well, that's a wrap. See you next week.